Welcome back to Trade Paper Hack / Music Multiverse Episode 3. I am Jason, Tech Booth Dyer. This is Mark Thompson. Over there, behind the robot, the panels, the tablets, the little wires and whatnot, is Alex Juicebox Lee.
What's up?
Holding it down for us. And in front of you, the beautiful camera right here, we've got RSA. In the green at the end, we got Abe. The jazz hands is Zach. The very stoic-looking man in the orange shirt is DJ. And this smiling right here is Josh.
Don't let him talk to y'all like that.
I like my green shirt.
We hope you guys enjoyed the music that you heard or saw. Please let us know in the comments, and feel
let
free
us know if you're seeing music.
Do you see it?
You need to talk.
That's
Can
called
you
a
smell
stroke.
the colors?
It's called a stroke.
I'll have what they're having.
So let's get nerdy with it, man. That.
No, first off, can I ask a question that didn't get brought up in the first segment?
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
Where'd the name come from? Like,
Well,
Rocket Science Academy, that's clever.
I dropped out of college, and then I was like, I need to find a new school to go to. And so I started writing music and called the band Rocket Science Academy.
It's kind of like that movie Accepted.
It felt like the appropriate replacement,
Were you in school to be a rocket scientist at the time that you dropped out, or?
No, it was kind of like, I guess the name comes from mocking the idea of college.
Okay.
Because I was, back in that time, I was really bitter about it.
Something about you screams English major.
No, I was a music major, actually. He's the English
Oh,
major.
so you? Yeah.
But yeah, it's like,
Well, where were you getting that education? You said that was your major. Where was that?
I was at Tarleton.
Tarleton?
Yeah, it was a great school.
Right on, man.
I enjoyed it, but I couldn't afford it anymore. It's too expensive,
Right on.
But yeah.
So it sounds like maybe you got a little disillusioned from some of the stuff that you saw out there.
Yeah, it's just like you're like feeding all this money into something, but like all this information is already available for you on the internet. Like you can just search and find all of these things you wanted to know, So like you're paying like, I don't know, like $30,000 a year just for someone to like show you where the information's at,
Right.
And like all this extraneous crap that like is wasting time. But
so you kind of knew music was your thing. You're going to do it anyway. Why do I need the degree to let me do what I'm already doing? Is that about the vibe of it?
Yeah, exactly.
And so I kind of dig that. It is more clever now that we hear some of that background. It's not rocket science. If it is, I'm at the academy, so I'm learning how to do that right now with my sax.
If you don't know about rocket science, you can Google it, don't worry.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's kind of that too, like the sarcastic thing, like it's not rocket science, It's like
Really?
it's not like we're trying to do something hard, I guess.
I think it's a sexy name. That's like the biggest problem that a lot of bands have is coming with a marketable, fun name.
Yeah.
And that's a fun name.
Even your acronym is great, RSA. Sounds like I'm just waiting for some internet flame wars. It's like, in the blue corner we've got SJWs, in the red corner we've got MRA, and somewhere in the middle refereeing this whole thing is RSA. That's like kind of how I see it.
Great, you just started a war.
Technically,
I did. You're welcome. Bring it.
Somebody's
Bring it on.
writing us a letter
And
right
as
now.
you're writing that letter,
They're
take some
typing.
time to go to. Do you guys have a YouTube channel?
It's all on SoundCloud.
www.soundcloud.com.
The www is so
Slash-
necessary.
It's very
It is.
necessary.
It can't, you can't
/RSA Productions, no space
right on.
in there at all. But it's about space.
It's about space. Is that really what you just said?
No space in space.
Just think about space when you listen to it.
Yeah.
Right on.
Oh yeah, we got 2 EPs on there. We have a recorded song that Zach recorded with one of our friends, and then we have just some music we shared from other bands that we like.
There's a remix too.
Oh yeah, there's a remix done by one of
That's
our friends.
awesome.
Yeah.
See, you've made it. You've been remixed.
Oh, yeah.
Done. SoundCloud /remix. You're good.
Yes.
So, do you guys like go out and watch movies together? I'm sticking with this concept of like a house unit, like everybody's just broing out or whatever.
Yeah.
But did you guys watch Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
Watch
Well, we
Guardians of the
did.
Galaxy.
We watched
I've,
Yeah.
I've seen those
Yeah.
movies.
What'd you think of it?
Version of the
It was pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, the visuals were really cool, and
How do you feel about the soundtrack?
I don't
Guardians
remember it
of the
too clearly.
Galaxy.
So, the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, it kind of set maybe a precedence, if not at least igniting a trend of going back to songs that are not quite in public domain, but are definitely your golden oldies, and recirculating them into pop culture by making them part of movie soundtracks. So you'll probably notice, like, some of the films that are going to be continuing to come out this year and into next year, there's got to be at least one or two tracks that are going to be like crowd pleasers that find their way to being part of the main story of the movie or whatever. So specifically with Guardians, they almost made it like a separate character with that awesome mixtape. Yeah. But it's all stuff that you've definitely already heard before.
So here's a typical rule, though, for movies that have top 40 or pop culture soundtracks that aren't original scores. 99% of the time, those are just awful movies. If they don't have the budget to create their own score or get that like all written out for them, it's usually just garbage. But the thing that Guardians of the Galaxy did was that they took that and did the opposite with it.
Yeah, they were able to make some waves with that.
Yeah, and it was really, really good. But anytime, next time you're watching a trailer for a movie you know is gonna suck, see what the soundtrack is. Fantastic Four had some top 40 hit that recently came out.
Yeah,
sure, it's like
their last trailer was some top 40 hit.
That's why I'm like, that movie's gonna suck. I already knew. But
I knew.
Before that.
Silver Surfer wasn't good. but
Yeah, the Fantastic Four 2, Silver
It was
Surfer.
not
Rise
very
of the
good.
Silver
So I don't
Surfer?
know. I don't know what they were expecting out of the next one.
Well,
I don't know.
they've already made the greatest Fantastic Four movie ever made. Disney did it.
Incredibles.
Incredibles.
All right, we're gonna get a
So you're
sequel.
making
Oh,
sequel
we're getting
to
a
it.
sequel of that.
Yeah.
That soundtrack was.
I was waiting.
Yeah, it was. So, all right, that's probably where it's at. You guys Disney nerds?
No.
So you guys just really hardcore music nerds.
Yeah.
All right, then let's go this way. Strings. Who do you buy? What do you buy? Why do you buy it?
Like
On your-
hardware wise.
Yeah, your strings on your gits.
Oh,
Or
sorry, I don't
He
play
plays
guitar.
keyboard.
Yeah.
keyboard
Intro.
keys. Okay, so how do you
Where do you pick
determine
up your new keys at?
Yeah, how do you determine what gear you're going to work with?
I mean, I've had this old Kurzweil keyboard for like we've had it since like 2003, 2004. We use that as like a stage piano and like some organ sounds, and then I have this little micro corgi.
That's why. So if you in Looper, you'll see the double decks.
Yeah.
You've got the larger
Yeah.
set of keys at the bottom, and then you got the smaller one up at the top. Right.
Yeah.
You're just making more weird sounds.
Yeah, the one at the top's got all the cool, crazy, ridiculous sounds on it, and then the bottom one's just like keyboard filler, like, or if I'm just doing like regular keyboard sound in a song, you know.
Right.
Um,
What about you, DJ? Bass strings. Because I know you're paying a hell of a lot more for strings than your average guitarist would.
I actually don't, you know.
No? Or you
No,
just-
I honestly, you know, I go to Guitar Center or somewhere that'll let me try out guitars and stuff. And, you know, I'll go in there thinking like I'm going to spend $1,000 to $1,500 on something, you know.
Yeah.
And if I find something that's $300, $400 that plays really well, I'll buy it.
What's most important for you to figure out how well it plays?
Feel and sound. Like action is one thing. I mean, you can always fix action with the setup, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, I'm a big proponent of it's more about the player than it is about the instrument. So it's like if you can find a cheap instrument that sounds good, feels good to you, plays good, I think it's different for every single person. You know what I mean?
Right on.
So like, that's how I view it.
So you said earlier that you play baritone guitar. What is the difference? I know that an acoustic six string is open E tuning by default. What's that baritone doing?
It's the baritone guitar is I have it tuned to open A right now. The standard tuning is B standard. So
he
it's
also
just-
plays it backwards and upside down.
Yeah,
Because you're a lefty.
Mhm.
Yeah, nice. How you feel about that?
It's just how I've always done it. My brother's right-handed. He got a guitar before I did. He doesn't even play anymore. He never did play, actually. And I always played it, and I was left-handed, so I am
Right on.
left-handed. So
So you do the Kirby or not the Kirby.
Isn't that Hendrix?
I was thinking Kurt Cobain for some reason. Kurt Cobain did it.
No
Hendrix did
shotguns
it.
here.
Yeah.
But they switched the strings, didn't they?
I thought so. Yeah, because
He didn't switch
there
the
are some.
Hendrix didn't for the
You
first.
don't switch the strings, dude.
He just plays upside
Switched it
down.
right over.
Bass notes in the bottom.
Okay, so did you just learn by touch or by sound or?
yeah, you know, like I said, my brother got a guitar. He's right-handed. I'm left-handed. I just played it like that, and I always have. It's always been more comfortable for me.
That's kind of awesome,
That's-
actually.
yeah,
That's
that's
mind
pretty
boggling.
mind-blowing.
It's good to, like,
odd looks when
Reverse
you get up on
ambidextrous.
stage. He's got this guitar flipped the wrong way.
People are like,
What's about to happen?
Yeah.
It's like the batter facing the wrong way. They're like, are they actually going to play music?
Is this a joke?
What is going on?
What about you, Josh? Any particular like hardcore fandom for your kit? Your sticks, your cymbals? What is it, man? What's the thing that you got to stick to that thing?
I'm stuck on Pearl for
Yeah.
drum sets, Pro Mark for sticks, but I mean, you can make anything sound good. It's just all about how it's.
I'm kidding, yeah.
But I mean, like, say you pick up a drum set for $100,
Yeah.
and you can make that sound good. Like,
Sure.
if it's sounding bad, that's because you're not putting in
The effort
what
to
you
change
need
the sound.
to make it sound.
If you get a really cheap drum kit and it just sounds horrible, you just say, "Hey, we're doing an indie thing."
you
Like,
take
is that the
heads
cop
off,
out?
put new heads on.
Yeah, just upgrade little bits at a time.
Oh, I just say
Get a
just
bigger
change my
pillow for
genre.
your-
and use
just
it.
say like,
Oh, we're
Yeah, it's supposed
going.
to sound crappy,
indie
guys.
band,
Don't worry.
we're supposed
It's
to
a
supposed
do
to
hipster
that.
sound
thing
like-
you wouldn't
Yeah,
understand.
it's folk. It's
We're
folk
supposed to
music.
sound like shoes in the dryer. That's just how it's supposed to be.
It's got a unique swing.
we're just different. That's why you just don't understand.
So,
Never get it.
how are actually? When are you guys playing next? I would like to see you on a proper stage. Not that playing in front of our shop isn't like the coolest thing ever, but I'd really like to go and see you guys on stage somewhere.
Our next show is Halloween. We're playing at this costume party. It's called Come in Your Costume.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Depends on the costume.
I think that's
Yeah.
the joke. Yeah.
I don't like the options on either.
Where
of
is
that.
it?
It's at the Green Elephant in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing with this band called Fair Use Video, and
Fair use video. That's an awesome name.
yeah, yeah,
Fair
it's pretty cool. They actually just like cut pieces from like lots of different videos and put them, and they made the music to go with the video.
So they take music videos, they well, not necessarily randomly, but they splice them, dice them, put them together, and then they score them.
Yeah, like
That's
all sorts of
awesome.
different movies and everything. Just like it's really cool.
So is there like a projector associated,
Yeah.
like when you
Yeah.
see what they're doing on stage?
Yeah.
I think you
That's
guys
really
just
interesting.
booked my Halloween. Like, I want to check this out. That sounds awesome.
I love it when we bring bands on to talk about other bands.
We actually,
Whatever.
we're.
That's
we,
what this whole thing is about. That's a valid snarky joke, but that's what this
how you
whole
meet
thing is
other
about.
people.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because they might be the next ones on Music Multiverse, or we might see them on any number of other things. But that's what this is about. Really, is about growing the scene and being able to prove to the world, even the small one at Dallas and Fort Worth, right, that any creative effort you're going to undertake, podcast, music, writing, reading, arithmetic, whatever, man. There is a community that exists out there. And like you guys are talking about these bands that you work with, I've mentioned already, I've seen you in lots of different things. I know that you played, I've seen video of you playing in Denton, and here in Bedford. I think I saw something out of Fort Worth.
B-Town?
Yeah.
Right? Like, you guys have been pretty busy, right? What are you doing? Gigging twice a month, easy?
Yeah.
4
stop.
times at least.
When we
4.
started, it was like we tried like 6 to 8 times a month. That's just too much. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot. Of money.
You think?
Yeah, we lose a lot of money that way.
It's a low
but,
bill.
Yeah.
What are
Probably
your-
like 40 in the past year or so.
That's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
That's as many episodes that we've done in the last year,
That's
guys.
right.
What
39.
39. We're almost there.
I love talking about this stuff. I have to throw a curveball question out there to you. DC or Marvel? This is the whole table. DC or Marvel? When it comes to your superheroes and your fandoms and your movies.
Pretty much,
Marvel.
do you like Iron Man or Batman? Just pick.
Yeah.
Iron Man or
Marvel.
Batman?
Like that's what it gets down
Marvel?
Yeah.
Nothing for DC? Nobody's got love for Superman? No
Yeah, nobody
Batman?
has a favorite DC movie.
Dang!
I'll
these
go
are-
with
this is
I'll
awesome.
go with some Green Lantern.
Green Lantern?
Oh yeah.
Which one? Like
The-
Ryan
the-
Reynolds?
like
or-
like
Maybe
Justice
which one? There's
League.
only one Green Lantern movie.
No, he's not talking movie. He's
Oh,
in
okay.
Justice League.
Okay.
Like the cartoon Justice
Yeah.
League? Or
Yeah.
right on.
That's
That
I guess
was-
that's where my
Yeah,
allegiance lies.
that would be
That's a pretty
John
classy-
Stewart.
yeah.
John Stewart.
I don't even
Right
say
on.
bad at sides. I just know that there's Marvel. There's Marvel versus Capcom. That's a game. And then
DC 3? You play that?
I watch it sometimes.
I'm really good. I probably kick everybody's ass this table.
Probably.
That dude, this
If it
dude,
was like
whatever.
Soul
Bring it.
Calibur, maybe, or
I
Smash
got you
Bros,
with.
maybe.
If we can go back to the original Xbox, I got you with Spawn.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh yeah, I do.
know.
I got that axe
The Soul
action.
Calibur?
bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'll
Soul
go with some
Calibur?
Smash Brothers, man.
Oh man.
Smash Brothers on N64.
Don't even try my
I'll be
Maxi,
Kirby
man.
and I'll win.
I got that. I got maxing. All right, we're gonna take another small break. We're gonna throw another video in your face. I don't know which one it'll be. Maybe Taco from
In the
when you guys
face!
recorded at Strange Transmission.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
You forgot about that? Wasn't it just a couple months ago?